Hi everyone, and thank you for your time today. My name is Sami Malik, and I'm presenting an HR-led ESG initiative for Kia Corporation focused on responsible battery sourcing and employee-driven sustainability. Today, I'll walk you through the challenge, the solution, and what I'm asking the board to approve. So Kia's biggest ESG risk right now isn't emissions, it's the battery supply chain. Our EV lineup depends heavily on materials like cobalt, lithium, and nickel, and cobalt sourcing, especially from the Democratic Republic of Congo, has been directly linked to child labor and unsafe working conditions. At the same time, regulatory pressure is increasing rapidly. The EU battery regulation requires full supply chain traceability by 2025, and the Corporate Sustainability Due Diligence Directive will make human rights due diligence mandatory by 2027. Non-compliance isn't just a reputational issue. It could mean fines of up to 5% of global turnover and risk to 8 to 10 billion in EU revenue. Right now, Kia does not have independent audits at deeper supplier levels, and there's limited employee engagement in ESG. So the gap is clear and the risk is growing. To address this, I'm proposing a dual component HR led initiative. The first component is a human rights due diligence policy, which introduces independent direct third party audits across tier 1, 2, 3, and tier 1, 2, and 3 suppliers with a focus on high risk regions like cobalt sourcing, like the sourcing in the DRC. These audit results would be publicly reported and tied directly to supplier contracts. The second component is an employee sustainability ambassador program. This involves recruiting and training employees across departments to act as sustainability leaders within the organization. They will run workshops, promote ESG awareness, and help em- um, embed sustainability into everyday operations. This initiative is HR led because HR sits at the intersection of people, policy, and organizational change, making it uniquely positioned to drive both compliance and culture. So, this initiative directly addresses the needs of three key stakeholder groups. First, institutional investors who rely heavily on ESG ratings to make investment decisions. Verified audit data improves transparency and helps maintain investor confidence. Second, EU regulators, where acting early demonstrates compliance before deadlines and reduces both legal and market access risk. Third, employees who benefit from having a meaningful role in sustainability efforts, improving engagement and retention. Without action, Kia risks investors pull back, um, regulatory penalties, and losing talent to more purpose-driven competitors. So this initiative delivers value across multiple areas. From an HR perspective, it strengthens talent attraction and retention, especially among younger employees who prioritize sustainability. From an ESG perspective, it improves ratings, strengthens um, supply chain transparency, and closes gaps that NGOs have highlighted. From a business perspective, it reduces regulatory risk, protects billions in EU revenue, and strengthens Kia's brand in the EV market. This is not just a compliance initiative, it's a strategic advantage. The estimated year one cost is between 200,000 to 500,000, along with approximately 0.75 FTE in HR and procurement support. There are some implementation risks to consider. Suppliers may resist audits. There could be delays in execution, and employees may take time to fully engage. However, these risks can be managed through a phased rollout, clear communication, and strong leadership support. More importantly, the risk of not acting is significantly higher, including regulatory fines, reputational damage, and potential loss of EU market access. So the initiative will be rolled out in three phases over 18 months. Phase one focuses on planning, including forming a cross-functional task force, mapping suppliers, and developing both the policy and training program. Phase two is the pilot phase, where initial audits are conducted and the first group of sustainability ambassadors is trained. Phase three is the full rollout and review, where audits are explained, the program is scaled, and results are formally reported. Success will be measured through key performance indicators such as supplier audit coverage, employee participation, and ESG rating improvements. This initiative aligns with recognized ESG frameworks such as ISO 26000, the UN Sustainability Development Goals, and OECD due diligence guidelines. We will measure outcomes such as improved human rights performance, increased employee engagement, and stronger supply chain transparency. Reporting will be consistent and transparent with quarterly KPI updates provided to the board and full results published annually in Kia Sustainability Report. Today, I'm asking the board to approve this initiative. Specifically, I'm requesting approval for an 18-month rollout beginning in May 2026 with a year one budget of $200,000 to $500,000 and dedicated HR and procurement support. If approved within the first 30 days, we will form the task force, begin supplier risk mapping, initiate external partnerships, and launch employee signups. This initiative positions Kia to lead, not react, in the area of responsible battery sourcing, and it directly supports long term EV credibility and sustainability goals. Thank you for your